Oh, it is. Sorry. I don't know. It's been a hot minute. Hot Mess Kathy here. Welcome to Spicey Cat Jams. You're with me in my van, MiniVan Monday, by the lake, sitting in the park. And yes, I have a towel on my head. I Snapchatted, I don't know, a couple weeks ago after water exercise. That's where I just came from, water exercise. And someone's like, are you really in your van with a towel on your head? I just showered. I washed my hair. I'm on my way home. So normally I keep the towel in so it dries my hair enough that when I get home, I comb it all out, put in my product and stuff, and then it'll dry before I go to sleep because I sleep during the day. Anyway, hoping nobody comes by. I do have my coffee because I have been up all night. I went to, actually Eddie was home and he had parked his truck in town. My towel head hits the top of my van there. And I needed to drop him off at his truck at 5, so we stopped at Casey's and I got my coffee. And so it's not very hot because the one thing, I will drive around like from the pool to my house with a towel on my head, but I'm not going to go into the gas station for coffee with a towel on my head in my swimming moo-moo, which means, yeah, I got nothing on underneath. It's like long ankle length. Seriously, it's a moo-moo. But that is, you know, oh crap, the cop's behind me. Oh, seriously. Is he gonna pull me over? He's gonna come see what I'm doing. Okay, I guess I should probably move my car. Seriously, I joke and this kind of thing happens. I cannot find, I'm small town. Someone probably called and said, there's like a van hanging out down by the lake on the little path. It's not a big enough path for people to pass. So I just like pulled straight ahead and like found a parking spot where I wasn't blocking the path. The police officer did not like get out. I think she kind of looked at me and probably said, it's a lady with a towel on her head. A middle-aged lady talking to her phone. Now I should be embarrassed, but I'm not. Anyway, we'll see if they come back. I'll try to keep this short. We know that's not going to happen because I haven't done a MiniVan Monday. Now I'm just all flabbergasted. I don't even know what's going on because the cops just came. So, what's been going on? It's probably been a month since I've done one of these. I have been going to water exercise, not every day. They do have class every day at 6:15 in the morning. I try to go 2 to 3 times a week, which has been nice, especially if I get my button gear and pack my bag before I go to work. Then I can go right after work. So it's kind of a nice de-stressor. So work, got changes at work. So you guys know I've talked about how I work the truck driver desk. I told you all about my suitors. I have not seen them, so maybe that was all a figment of my imagination. But we had some changes in the office. So now they decided that I have to go learn a new job. Now, I don't know if I've explained this on here before or not. In the office where I work, it's the warehouse office. There's 3 different roles, basically. And they all kind of cross over, but they're all different. So when I was hired, I was learning this one role and I was finally getting my head around it. And then that's when they changed it and they pulled somebody out to do the main part of that job full time. And then I never really learned 100% the rest of those roles. And instead I was put into the driver's desk. So I think that was back in October. So it took me a while, but I'm actually feeling really confident and that I'm doing a good job and I like what I'm doing. And so, of course, they decide, let's change it up. We want her to learn this other role. And it's kind of just some scheduling changes. The one guy who's like super strong, he's just switching. He's going to still work on our shift, but he's going to switch to a Monday, Friday instead of the rotating thing. So someone has to sit at his desk. So we hired somebody and management decided it was easier for them to learn my desk, the driver desk. So now I am trying to learn this other role. And those of you that know me, especially my husband, will tell you, I do not do well when I am not in control, when I don't know things. I am I have no problem training other people and like helping them. I'm very patient and understanding, and I don't have any expectations of them to like be perfect. But when I'm the one learning, I expect perfection. And obviously that doesn't happen. And I try so hard to like understand this new thing. It's like changing the whole way my brain thinks. So even though I've been in this environment for almost a year, there's still a lot I don't know. And I stress myself out more than I need to. I know I do. And I will admit I've been in tears a couple nights, which the poor guy training me has no clue. And he's doing his normal joking around with me, and I'm like getting ticked off at him, like, you know, are you mocking me? kind of stuff, just because I'm so hard on myself. And Eddie's just like, it's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious, but it's like I tell him, and he's like telling me, you know, you need to ask questions. You have to give yourself a break. You're not expected to know everything. And I always keep telling him, yeah, I know. And he's like, no, you don't. If you knew, you'd quit doing it. So I told this to the guy trading me, and he just about died laughing. So I think he and his wife must have similar conversations as Eddie and I do, because there's been a few things where I've like told him stories and he just thought it was pretty hilarious. So I am trying to learn how to ask for help and to realize it's not a sign of weakness. And I'm telling myself I am smart enough to learn this job. Thing is, time crunch. Basically I have 2 weeks until I'm going to be on my own. Not completely on my own, because I'll have resources like via phone a friend kind of a thing. But, you know, I'm going to put expectations on myself that I'm going to be perfect. We just know that's how I am. So that's what's going on with work. We had a mini vacation. It was so much fun. Hello, Eli, if you're watching this with your dad. Eddie and I went with, originally there were 2 couples that we're friends with that we had. Eddie like arranged the whole thing. He found a Airbnb little cabin, and we were going to do an adults weekend, the 3 couples, and schedule wise it just turned out one of our friends couldn't get off. Normally most of us we're all cycle or shift workers, but we're on pretty much the same shift. So but he was unable to get off, so instead we went with the one couple and their son, and then the wife of the other couple came with, and Eddie and I. And it was, I don't know, it seemed like forever, because I worked till 6 and then we like got ready and drove, and I was up for well over 24 hours that night, or that day, whatever, because I didn't sleep on the drive. It was probably like 3.5 hour drive or so. But it was just fun. It was relaxing. There was no stress. It was this little cabin by this lake. We didn't even really use the lake. Our friend Eli, who I just said hi to, he tried to go swimming, but it wasn't really a swimming lake. We had a bonfire, but the mosquitoes were so bad. We're like saying, okay, this is done. Let's go in the cabin where they're not eating us up. But we went to flea markets, and we went and had some great meals, and it was just fun to get away and be with friends and just relax. So that was our it was just a weekend. We got up there on a Friday night and we left Sunday. So that was pretty cool. One place we went, which I cannot believe I did not know about, because it was the same general area where my family used to go camping when we were kids, and they have this old logging camp up there. And they have some stuff you can see. I don't know that it was museum-y, but they had some stuff, you know, related to the logging camp. But then they have the mess hall, or I don't know what you called it, the chow wagon, so to speak, and they it's like a restaurant. So they do 2 meals. They do breakfast, and then they do a lunch dinner thing. And holy smokes, is it a lot of food. But it was so cool. We like went in and sat down, and it's these long picnic table style benches, and it's quite a few in there. And we were there for breakfast, and I forget, it was like $11 or something a person. But you sat down and you had your authentic, I believe, tin plate, your tin coffee mug, you know, like the utensils and stuff that you would have used. I think the glasses were okay. Anyway, and so it was pretty much all you could eat. You had choice between ham or sausage, and you only got No, you could get more meat. You got like 1 serving to start with. You could have eggs, as many as you wanted, but you could only order your eggs once. So if you wanted a dozen scrambled eggs, they'd have given you a dozen scrambled eggs. You could only have them scrambled or soft, which soft was kind of like over easy. And then everyone got a serving of hash browns, and then they had pancakes. And what else did we have? Everybody could have milk, orange juice with no pulp, which made me so happy. I hate pulpy orange juice. It's like having fur going on my teeth. Coffee, milk, and orange juice. Did I say that? And then they had, what did they call them? Cowboy raisins or something, which were prunes. I passed on the prunes. Eddie and our friend had them. I was gonna taste like a bite, but Eddie ate it also. I'm like, no, we don't need extra prunes. Anyway, you order it, and they bring it out these like serious, like think Thanksgiving size platter that you have your turkey on. And they brought 2 platters out, so we all ordered. It was the 6 of us. And then they had all the eggs and the meat on 1 platter, and then you kind of served yourself family style. You knew what you ordered. And then this mountain of pancakes with the hash browns underneath. So it was really good. I would love to go back again and try their other meal where they do, I can't remember, but it's like, I think they said they had ribs and chicken and like roast beef or roast. So anyway, it was just really cool. And I'm like, I can't believe we never did this when we were up there as kids. But then again, I don't know how long I was there. So that was our fun little getaway weekend. Otherwise, I've just been working. I did a 7 in a row stint, which was fine. I survived. The problem, I actually ended up in tears at the end of that, was because I was like doing dual. I was trying to train the person who's replacing me, my driver's seat spot, I should say, and then train myself. So part of it, I'm like just trying to do too much. And then in between that, I was covering for the girl on the other shift, so I got to go back to my driver's desk. So that was kind of fun. But by the end of those 7 days, with the additional training and everything, I was fried. I needed a day or 2 off. I just looked out and realized there's no duck families out at the moment. So yeah, that's what's going on with work. I finally got another kicking it video posted, and I'd said something about, I don't know how long ago, as we were talking about football, it's probably March or something, and he's like, Kathy, the Super Bowl was the beginning of February. You filmed that, had to have been in January. And I just got it posted. And there's one more from that marathon filming I need to post. I actually have that edited. I've just been saving it because I wanted to put that other one up. And then there's one more thing from that box from our friend Hannah that we need to film. Kim and I have not had a chance though. I've seen her a few times and I've told her we need to get together and film. Seriously, I have like 2 giant bags full of stuff. I went to the Minnesota largest candy store, the Big Yellow Barn, Jim's Apple Barn, and I got us some stuff, and we've just, Eddie finds stuff on the road, I find stuff, so we got a lot to do. And Eddie and I want to do some filming for some things. We've been working on getting the dining room area kind of set up. We're getting closer, so hopefully we can start filming again there. And then maybe I'll have some more stuff besides MiniVan Mondays every few weeks. We'll see. Oh, it's starting to pull on my hair, or pull my hair back. It's fallen back. Still cannot believe the police came up behind me. Seriously. What do they think I'm doing 8 o'clock in the morning down by the lake with my coffee? I don't know. I'm just so glad. I totally expected them to come up and knock on my window. Then it would have been hilarious if I still had the film going and they'd be like, ma'am, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just filming a YouTube video. And they would look at me and go in your muumuu and your towel on your head, you must not have any subscribers. And I was like, well, I have a few, but they're friends. All my subscribers are friends. Oh, got a new nail polish. Oh, it already chipped. I didn't put the top coat on. You can't see that it chipped. Or maybe you can. You can see my hangnails. Yeah, see that middle one chipped? I just put it on overnight, but I hadn't done the top coat. So we'll see if I can fix it when I get home. It came in my Ipsy this month. I wasn't sure if I'd like it. It's kind of more pinky them purpley, but I put it on my fingers and my toes. The thing with going in the pool with the chemicals and I suppose just being in the water, my nail polish, my manicures do not last. Even my pedicures, it's like, oh, because I normally in the summer love to keep my toes painted, and the beauty about painting your toes is it usually lasts a really long time because I'm always wearing flip-flops or sandals, but not when you go in the pool a lot. So I'm like, oh, do I have bare toes or do I have to start wearing socks and shoes? I don't know. I have the air conditioning on. It has been hot and humid, more humid. It's been, I guess it's summer in Minnesota. We've had some big storms come through. Our house has been fine, thankfully, but I've had the air conditioning on. I don't think I've turned it on for at least a month. I've left it on just because I cannot, my asthma in the humidity, it's like some of the days where it's like so thick. You can just like feel it. Those are the days I struggle. And yeah, it's kind of one of those days today where everyone's like, I kind of wish it would rain and maybe it would help break the humidity, but it's not yet. So it was fine though. I guess if you're going to go exercise at 6:15 in the morning, humidity was fine. So here we are. I wasn't going to talk a lot, but you know me, I always do. I don't think I'm going to be able to combine my two clips without having to edit it on the computer. I just realized that. I started talking and then I stopped and I started again. And now I've been talking for 15 minutes, so if I like start talking like pretending, hi, welcome to Spicey Cat Jams, it's going to make no sense. Obviously I haven't slept yet tonight. But Eddie was home over the weekend. I told you guys that. Ooh, there's mosquitoes like all outside my van trying to get in. You can't see it. It's right there. Right on my pinky. I see you. Yeah, you're trying to peck your way in through there. Don't like mosquitoes. Now I don't remember what I was saying. Imagine that. Yeah, Kathy. I did see some squirrels. They kind of distracted me, but this time it was a mosquito. Go figure. My mom would always say if I was like talking and I'd forget what I was going to say, she'd say, oh, must have been a lie. So I guess whatever I was trying to say must have been a lie. I don't think it was. I was just talking about how weather it is. Yeah, it's typical Minnesota summer. Hot, humid, and buggy. Just people that love summer, I just almost feel badly for them because Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes, there's a lot of water around, which means there's a lot of breeding grounds for insects and bugs and stuff. So it's really, you just got to be prepared to enjoy the great outdoors. And it's rare that it's a day where it's not too hot, too cold, or too humid. But everybody has a preference. We were at water exercise, and this morning people were talking about, some were talking about how they want to, like, when they retire, move somewhere else to get away from here in the winters especially. And the one lady's like, oh, but it would just be so different without the change of seasons, which we have beautiful change of seasons here. She goes, and then you wouldn't have the ability to complain about the weather. And we all laughed because that was pretty funny. It's like, yeah, that's true. If you live somewhere where the weather's beautiful, what are you going to complain about? I don't know. But, okay, I've rambled. My normal ramble. Really nothing much else to say. Gotta go home, fix my nail polish. Probably my hair is dry now and it's gonna be crazy looking because I've sat with a towel on my head longer than I intended. I got a hangnail thingy I want to clip off because the police came up behind me. Seriously. Wonder if somebody called them. There was a black car sitting over there watching me the whole time. Then I watched to see if the police pulled up by to say, yeah, you got nothing to worry about. Although, we are a small town, but there's certainly some not so savory or some unsavory characters and illegal activities that happen here. So I always appreciate that they are cautious and make their presence known and are helpful. Because it could be, the flip side too. So I guess. Oh, there's a mosquito inside the van too. I don't need squirrels. I got mosquitoes. Oh, there's a dead mosquito too. Probably died from the heat. I didn't drive the car for a couple days. Okay, I'm rambling. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. I will, well, I don't know. I know promises when I'll get back on here. I know it's been several weeks, probably about a month since I've done a MiniVan Monday. But there you go. Here we got one. It is, what is it? July 15th? Are we like halfway through summer? Kind of, you know, for those, here, school starts after Labor Day, the day after the Tuesday after Labor Day. Back where I grew up, school actually started like a week or two before, so middle of August. So all you with kiddies are thinking back to school time already, cramming in those last minute family memories and vacations. And I'm just sitting here by the lake with a towel on my head. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, however long it is until I see you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys know I appreciate it. There's no reason you have to spend your time listening to me ramble, so I greatly appreciate it. And in case nobody told you today, you matter. Trust me. I'm a woman sitting here without any underwear on, to be honest, and a towel on my head. And I know things. I don't know a lot, but I do know you matter and you make this world a better place. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and I will see you again soon. Bye, friends. Okay, did I snap yesterday before work and after work? It's another terrible, air conditioner's on high because it's hot. Yeah, it's even losing my patience a little bit last night, but I made it through and I'm ready for the weekend. Got my chauffeur with me, went and did water exercise this morning, showered, packed my bags, and I have not slept, so I'm probably going to sleep in the car. But we are heading up north. We're one of those people heading to the cabin for the weekend. So yeah, I'll bring you along. But right now, I just wanted to say, hey, let you know. I don't have to work for 3 nights. Then I have to do 7 in a row. So unless there's a miracle, it's going to be a crappy 7 in a row. But maybe over the 4th of July, it won't be as busy. Yo, is this the peace sign? Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to throw any signs. Even though I'm drip, that still cracks me up. I don't know if I told Eddie the story yet. You probably saw it on Snapchat. Anyway, look, I got new sunglasses. I've been waiting to break these out. Actually, I've been waiting. I want to do a video with my friend Kim and haul. I did this like shopping on this cat site, and this is one of the items. And then I thought, you know what? I'm always behind. I'm just going to wear them. I'll do a haul video and they'll be full of fingerprints. But there I am, my stylish. Okay, maybe they're not stylish. Maybe I look ridiculous. Nearly 50-year-old lady with these glasses, but I think they're pretty fun. Okay, he's fueling up. I'm gonna sleep. We made a stop. Not for pee-pee room. He just walked in because he saw a sign that said golf cart tires for $10. And the shoe needs some new tires. Okay, we're here. And I have not slept at all. No sleeping, lots of talking. It's a beautiful time of evening. Let me show you. This is where we're staying. Just little cabiny thing, and then there's lake right over there. I'll show you more, but right now Eddie's moving the car so we can get unloaded. So I really should have showed you the place before I unpacked and throw my stuff everywhere, but you know me, I don't do that. I'm already checking out the bed. Okay, fine. I'll get up and give you the tour. But just remember, it looked perfectly clean and nice when we got here. It's cozy. It's just a 2-bedroom, 1-bath cabin. There's 6 of us, but 2 couples, one half of a couple, because her husband couldn't get off work. So then her date is our other friend's 10-year-old son, who's an absolute hoot. So, okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, so this is kind of backwards, but here's the room Eddie and I will be staying in. Yep, I already got my stuff set up in the corner. Fan, CPAP, tissue, trash bag. Kind of all our stuff dumped everywhere. Come out. Here's the bathroom. Nothing fancy, but nice enough. You know, standard shower. Most important, we packed the poopery. Then, come out here. I really like the floors in here. Nice little kitchen area. We brought popcorn, snacks. Who needs real food? Small little dining area. Not a lot of seated room, but enough because we got these chairs. Little TV. And then there's a little step, is the other room. Yeah, they have a TV in their room and a DVD player. No fair. But they also have the bunk beds. So I think this is, I don't know if it's a full, it might be a queen on the bottom. And then 2 uppers and a bottom. Oh, cool storage. Anyway, so that's basically the cabin. And then you walk out here and it's like a breezeway to where the owners live. Oh, well, hello. There's a little puppy out there. Hi, puppy. Bonus. So yeah, they just are right up there. And everybody else
be good.
is outside. Okay, the tour got interrupted because as I walked through, and the little dog, the Chweenie, came in with his daddy, and we had to chat. So Eddie came in to chat, and they're still chatting, but I had to come pee. So greetings from the pee room. Yeah, the dog, he was a rescue from the little one in the snaps. From Houston after the hurricanes. They were sent up here as pups and to a no-kill shelter. So that's pretty cool. And other cool thing, the owner here graduated from high school with someone from Gaylord. And that someone Eddie worked with, in fact, Eddie was hired by the guy. They're over there reminiscing and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta pee. So anyway, I'm gonna step outside and show you how beautiful it is in a minute. Like, I'm gonna go lie down. Yeah, Eddie came in at one point and said, we're gonna go into town. And then he came in at another point, I think I drank too much vodka. And I'm like, okay. And then I woke up this morning and there's a clown nose in the bed. I really don't know. I was sound asleep last night. So, we're awake. I go brush my teeth, brush my hair, ask Eddie if he knows why there's clown nose in the bed, and, see what adventuring we do today. And I will eventually show you guys outside. But I feel much better having been awake for over 24. I slept not quite 12, but close. Okay, Tammy and I ventured outside, got some coffee. All the other adults who didn't go to bed at 7:30 are slowly waking up. I see evidence of their adventures. Yeah, thanks to social media. It's a good thing I wasn't awake. Anyway, here, down by the lake. Right now it's nice because it's not hot and there's no bugs yet. But hey, maybe tonight we'll break this in. So yeah, the cabin's, well, I don't know if we can see it. I can't see. I have my glasses on. My cool sunglasses on. Anyway, happy Catterday.
Yeah, it's the wrong song.
So now we're trying to get out of here. But there's like never-ending, curvy, windy road.
Was this the right
gravel
way or the wrong way,
roads.
Eddie?
No, this is the right way.
And he's not using GPS. It could
Then we
take a
come
while.
up to the stop sign, we take a right, and that'll bring us back to the road, to our road.
Eddie says he knows the way.
It's 34 and...
PP room check-in update from the Main Street Cafe. It's actually a very nice PP room, restaurant, typical small town diner. And it smells, I don't know, like maple syrup? Cinnamon? Maybe because it's by the kitchen, or maybe it's their soap. I don't know. Anyway, it's a nice PP room, tile, and hey, they're fans of hand washing. So am I. Now I think we're off to a flea market. We'll see how that goes. I don't remember the last time I've ever been to one, so we'll see what treasures we find. Okay, we're at the flea market. Got my sunscreen, got my bug spray, got my Gatorade, got my shades, and my glasses because I can't read without them. And ready to see what this is all about. Looking for fleas. They might be in there. Okay, I made it 10 minutes. And flea marketing is not for me.
Amazing.
But
yeah, wow.
I got
ever sung that song
a piece of fudge.
You know, and I used to love standing in the wings and
Kathy went to flea market. What'd she buy? And a loaf of raspberry banana bread with fudge in the middle. Can you even? So I already copped the keys from Eddie and I'm back in the car. And the thing is, I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't even mind because I had to kill a bug. It's just not my thing, but they're all having fun. So this is perfect. I'm going to chill out, listen to the Elvis radio station, maybe eat my piece of fudge. I got a Gatorade. Eddie got me a drink. And I don't know. I think I'll do some online shopping on my phone. So I'm in the spirit of the shop. Okay, so Project Chillaxin is going just fine. Eddie came and joined me. And I don't know if you can be able to see this, but do you see those little, like, black flits? Those are dragonflies. And, like, the whole sky is filled with them. Thankfully, they're not flying in my car, but yeah, they're probably not showing up. It's like, you might see a little black, but seriously, it's like all black. Little dragonflies out there. Maybe they're eating the mosquitoes. I don't know. It's just kind of really crazy to watch.
Oh boy, nobody loves me. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah, we will not let you go.
Hana or...
We're on a real adventure. We don't know where we're going. Saw a sign, minimum maintenance road.
No,
If you see this,
I know exactly
you
where
never
we're
hear from us.
We're on Smoky Hills.
Yeah. If we never get out alive,
Just stay on this.
I love you.
Stay on this. And stay on
Mostly I have to pee, and this minimum maintenance road is not helping.
I told you, you can go pee. I'll just pull over. You go behind the car.
Behind the car I can pee. Until something bites my butt. We survived! We're back on the paved road. Little adventure, and we didn't find the flea market. Okay, so what we were looking for was this flea market, and the signage was very poor. So basically it meant 2 miles further down the highway, not 2 miles directly to where we were. But hey, I found this pee-pee room. It's outdoors. Looks like your regular outhouse, but somehow it's got running water, but my friend just said it's not running. So I don't know if I want to go in there. And I got this giant tote of water tied to this tree with kind of thin wire. Anyway, we'll see if I check it out, because I really gotta pee. Let me just say, trucker bathrooms have been cleaner. Although I'm not complaining, except their running water does not run. So, my friend had to go poo. He couldn't get it to flush. I went in. I thought I just had to pee, but I had to poo too. So, there you go. And then our poor 10-year-old friend went in, and I'm like, fair warning, the water doesn't work, and your dad and I both pooped. What's a girl to do? Thankfully, I had hand sanitizer. Because if the running water for the toilet didn't work, well, they didn't have a sink. But anyway, you know, just in case everybody wanted to know, I just pooped. Yeah, and I wasn't able to flush, so yeah, don't stop by this flea market and use their bathroom. Not a good time. Last place we were at with the running water bathroom. Oh, now he left. Eddie found a retired truck driver to talk to. Just looked up, he's talking to an old lady. But now they went in the store together. Should I be worried? Guess what? I'm in a pee-pee room with running water. Just had, somebody comes in, I can't talk. Zorba's was good food. And there's something really gross I'm gonna show you. So, next couple snaps, you might want to tap through. Okay, ready for the potentially gross thing until you realize what it is. So, I'm coming to go in the stall. And I'm like, ew, is that like a skinny little poop? Oh my gosh, no, it's a used tampon that's stuck. No, it's not. I remembered, I'm in rural Minnesota by a lake. It's rusty water. But seriously, if you walked in the toilet and saw that, wouldn't you think the same thing?
Pelicans, and now we always see loons.
Eddie, did you start this fire?
They're gone. So
I attempted, and the attention, it wasn't very, no.
So what? Now we've called the Eagle Scout.
That's right.
Yeah,
We got the Eagle
now the
you
flame's
guys
gone.
want a couple chairs?
Good morning. We had a rousing game of Uno last night. Went to bed, and now we're out of the cabin, and we came to have breakfast at, I've never been here, some kind of logging cabin, so let's go check it out. Okay, so we have to wait for a table. They're full up. So, some of the group's exploring. Oh, can't see him, he's behind the tree. Eli's seen how strong he is. That's like some seriously big chains. Oh, he did okay. See how Dad does. Oh, makes it look like cake. Eddie just stands there. Anyway, so I don't know what else here. Chicken. Rooster. Something. Maybe I should know if that's a hen or a rooster, but anyway, it's just, oh, there it goes. Kids are gonna chase it. Bye-bye. Yeah, just hanging out.
Ready? You guys ate breakfast here before?
These two have not.
Okay, I'll go over my spiel.
Those are the logging raisins. Eddie's gonna have one. They're proof. Oh yeah, so this is all you can eat, and it's like if we were working at a logging camp. But we're not.
They're not
But it's not much
raisins.
So the food just comes out on giant platters. We're already dishing out. I'm very full. Ready for some serious logging. Not really. Logging some Z's. But we ate pretty much all of it. That's all that's left. 3 lonely pancakes. Even the prunes are gone. So the logging camp we went to for breakfast had very terrible internet service, or Wi-Fi. Not even Wi-Fi, just phone signal, cell phone. So I think everything posted kind of wonky. Basically, it's kind of cool. You go there, you can get as much as you want basically to eat. Pancakes, ham or sausage. Everybody gets a serving of hash browns. And the eggs, you can have as many as you want, but you just need to order them right away. So if you wanted a dozen scrambled eggs, you just need to order it. And then they bring the food all out, like your hash browns and your pancakes are on one of those big platters, and your eggs and your meats are on the other. Eggs are either scrambled or soft. Soft is basically over easy. And that's what I had. So it was really good. And then coffee, milk, orange juice, water are all included. It was like, I don't remember, $11 or something a person. And yeah, we were plenty full. So that was fun. But yeah, I didn't go check out the other exhibits and stuff. They also do they close at noon, and I think they open up maybe again at 2 or so. And they do like an afternoon, evening meal till 8. Which I told Eddie if we're ever up there again, I want to go for that. I'm not sure if it's different, but they have like ribs and chicken, maybe roast beef, cornbread, and it's a little bit more, but same kind of a thing. So it is an actual old logging cabin where they used to have to feed loggers. So, okay, now we stopped somewhere and Eddie and Tammy are inside shopping, and it's not my kind of a place. Well, I can't show you because there's somebody in front of me blocking the sign, but okay. As soon as they clear it, as soon as they shut their door, they're loading up their purchases. I will show you where we are. Okay, here is where we are. Maury's Seafood Markets. And they are like a pretty big fish supplier. Eat more fish. So, anyway, our friend Justin, Tammy's husband, likes some stuff here, and he called and was like, well, are you gonna be going through, and can you get us some fish? So Eddie's being nice, so we came this way to get him some fish, which I don't know what kind. Smoked, herring, I don't even know. I didn't want to go in because I knew I'm not a fish person. So I said, if there's anything besides fish that looks interesting, or if there's something that would make a good tasting video. Although my friend Kim loves fish, so I would be the one tortured. Anyway, so now I'm sitting in the car. I changed it to the Elvis radio station. En route home. Tired, but I'm staying awake. Because that's what a good co-pilot does. So, Eddie always wanted to stop here. So the first place I check out is Pee-Pee Room. Where are we? Well, you can only halfway see it. It's Rocky Ridge Outlets, Albany, Minnesota. So the first thing I saw when I walked in was the Pee-Pee Room. That's what I'm doing. Looks really dry. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what this place has. There's like a partially Ashley furniture outlet. Maybe they have a good recliner or bed I could just nap while the other people shop. Maybe.